Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Guys, tonight we are going to be having some holiday fun. We're taking a look at Tim Allen in the original Santa Claus. Now, I grew up with Tim Allen in Home Improvement. I think it was like the #1 show on TV when it was on. I absolutely loved that show. But again, when I was at the age when these movies came out, they didn't really appeal to me. You know, I was in my 20s, I think. And now that I'm a little bit older, nieces and nephews running around, kids running around, that's where these movies kind of come into play. And now I'm able to catch up and watch them with all of you.
I'm a big fan of Tim Allen as well as far as Home Improvement is concerned. Look, as far as myself and my family is concerned, there's 4 Christmas movies. There's Elf, there's A Christmas Story, there's Home Alone, and there's Die Hard. And those are the 4 Christmas movies. We don't stray too far from our comfort zone as far as that's concerned. But, you guys voted on this. A little extra treat. Weren't sure that we were going to be able to get this into our schedule, cranking out a little bit extra for the channel here in December. Now, we do have to let you know that we are unsure that we are going to be able to get to the second and third installment this holiday season. Stay tuned. It might be 2023. Look, guys, we're going to do our absolute best to try to work it in our schedule, but we have a lot of other stuff coming before the end of the year on our calendar that you guys have voted for. So again, if we can get the second and third installment in, we're gonna try. But for right now, just guaranteeing the first one.
All right, let's see how this one goes, guys. Without any further ado, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention? And I think we should give a special thanks our Midwest marketing and distribution team, Scott Calvin and Susan Perry.
Isn't that the dad from Everybody Loves Raymond?
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff.
Aren't they adorable?
Oh, there's Tim Allen. Look at that tie.
I want to thank every one of you individually.
But we don't have time for that, do we?
Just pushes her out of the way.
We're not just about making a profit in quality toys. We're also about families. But our families aren't here with us right now. It's probably why Johnson's secretary is sitting in his lap. You guys have a great party. Have a great year.
Is this a kid's movie? He completely cut her off of the speech. Too. That was kind of a jerk move.
Laura, I was hoping to catch you before you'd left your house. You wouldn't believe the traffic out here. 3-car pileup. I'm really going to be late.
Working for the big corporation.
It's got the Taurus SHO, it looks like, though.
Let's see if we can spot any 90. This had to have come out in the 90s, right?
I think so, yeah. I'm just pumped Judge Reinhold's in it. I love that guy. Whoa, see your ears?
No.
She had elf ears.
Interesting.
The brothers fighting in the front yard in the snow. Love it. I was a big fan of the face wash.
That was always the worst, getting a face wash. Ugh. Yeah, actually worse than a face wash is when somebody like took your hat or your gloves and filled them with snow.
Oh.
And they're wet on the inside.
All right, let's go.
Bye, Charlie.
Oh, Billy Rosewood himself.
Hey, do you want to come in for a minute?
Neil's waiting in the car, so.
Why doesn't he come in?
Said you'll just end up saying something snotty.
Not necessarily. Could be rude or sarcastic. Whatever it takes.
See, I gotta go.
You going to your mom's for dinner?
Actually, we're gonna be with Neil's family.
Christmas at the Pound.
Gosh, Tim Allen's great.
Not too many presents over there.
Well, that's because Santa isn't here yet.
Neil doesn't believe in Santa.
Well, Neil's head comes to a point.
It's kind of a jerk
I'll be right
move.
there.
It's been like 2 minutes.
The old honking the horn.
Because some big kid told him there was no such thing as Santa. Well, he sat him down and
Told him that there was a Santa Claus.
all he said was that Santa was more like a feeling, more like a state of mind than a person.
Look at
Kind
his
of
face.
like Neil. I think if we're going to destroy our son's illusions, I should be a part of it.
Don't you burp me, don't you change me. I'm the...
Guys always have to fight. It's kind of babyish to believe in that kind of stuff.
Well,
Maybe it is time you left. We don't want to keep Dr. Pinhead waiting.
Jeez. About the snarky comments. See where the kid was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Do I gotta stay?
Oh.
You and your daddy are gonna have a great Christmas, okay? Oh, Merry
That's
Christmas,
harsh,
Charlie. I love you.
man.
Dude, like imagine hearing your kid say that.
This is the part where you step it up and be like the fun dad.
Yeah, be the
and go
fun
do
dad. Yeah. Go find some tubing hills or sledding.
Oh, it's on TV.
Gotcha.
That didn't work out so well.
No.
That is exactly why you want a high-quality fire extinguisher.
He's right on the turkey.
Just
Neil's a real good cook.
Yeah, and you should see him walk on water. I was joking, okay? I'm sorry. There's just something about him that makes me want to...
Lash out irrationally.
Where did you hear that?
Neil.
gosh, I haven't seen Tim Allen in anything in so long. I forgot how he's just like nonstop. with,
Denny's, there we go.
comedy.
Denny's. It's always open.
Oh,
Right
it's
over
gonna
there?
be all single dads, dude. Yep.
There we go.
Oh, they're all having like the same vibe.
Delicious seasonal favorite. Eggnog.
I don't like eggnog.
We're out.
All chocolate milk, please.
We're out.
At least we know they
Put
got
some Hershey's in for the kid.
Give him a little stir.
Oh, they're out of apple pie. I got to be honest, like, he's not doing the best
This is
job.
nice.
And I'm not just talking like, you know, the turkey. You know, don't put the kid in a weird spot and talk about the, you know, the new guy.
Long ways.
Oh, he's reading to him.
Out
There
on
we
the
go.
lawn, there rose such a clatter.
Oh, don't tell me the kid pretended to be
Dad?
asleep.
Oh,
I said arose such a clatter. It means came a big noise.
What?
Please go to sleep. Shut your eyes.
How do you get down the chimneys?
He sucks it in like Grandpa. Sometimes believing in something means you just believe in it. Santa uses reindeer to fly because that's how he has to get around.
Maybe you better leave some cookies and milk out. Just in case, okay?
Great. Good night, Charlie.
Damn, I gotta be honest. Like, and I'm a new dad. I have a 2-year-old. Like, this is incredibly off-putting. Like, more so than I thought I'd.
really?
Yeah, because it's like my little guy's 2, and he's a little too young to, like, you know, understand what's going on. But like, I think next year, you know, it's stuff I'm really excited for. And the time window of that you have where these kids believe in Santa is so short, and it just seems like he's just like doesn't care.
Charlie, it's just the wind or something. Come on, let's go back to bed.
It's definitely a clatter.
Somebody's on the roof.
Maybe it's Santa.
Not now, Charlie. Do you know how to call 911?
Sure. 911.
Not listening at all.
Nope.
Hey, you!
What's that? Oh,
Is this the actual?
Oh,
You got him! You killed him!
Did not. And he's not Santa.
What?
Well, he was.
it was.
Fella, if you can hear me, I'm just looking for your identification. Once you figure out who you are, I'll give you a lift back to the mall.
Well, there's our answer.
Put on my suit. The reindeer will know what to do.
Oh wow, we're getting right into it. Like a couple of minutes in here.
All right.
We got reindeer on the roof. Oh, is it? He's out of the suit.
Oh,
He's naked somewhere. Stop it, Charlie. We're not going anywhere.
never do what I
Would you please be quiet for a minute so I can figure this out? Reindeer up on the roof. Santa suit laying on the ground.
Oh,
Where the hell did this
it's
come from?
from the poem.
The Rose Such a Glitter Company.
Rose such a clatter.
Company.
Rose such a clatter. Ah, that's good. The Rose such a clatter company.
Roofs can be incredibly slippery. I just thrown that out there.
I'm just gonna call the police. I'll carry this stuff up there. Let them
The
deal
adult
with it,
in me is
okay?
wondering why there's a giant flat section on this roof.
Stay away from those things. They all look like they've got key Lyme disease.
Key lime.
You said you believe in Santa.
You did? I do. These are a gift.
Cable
The cable
company.
company.
Let's go.
Oh. Again. Time period.
What?
Go down the chimney.
Down the chimney in my underwear.
No.
You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna get out of here.
How come everything I want to do is stupid?
Oh, ouch.
I didn't say that. Freezing my nubs off out here. Well, I hope you're happy, Comet. Hope you're happy. But most of all, I hope the guy that lives here is a tailor. How do I look? Nice?
You've got stash.
Got my boots. Now I've got the suit on.
It's
I'm okay. It's okay. I'm used to it. I lived through the 60s.
Jesus.
oh, he just shrinks down to fit.
That's a giant fireplace. It's weird watching these movies like a couple of like adult guys like, oh, that's a big fireplace.
Massive. A Roddy?
Nice teeth. Come on. Thanks. We got to go home.
They're gonna have to really pick up the pace if they're gonna.
I can't. The thing's empty. Even if there was, didn't you notice there's no chimney? Where there's no chimney, there's no fireplace. You're growling at me. There is nothing left.
Oh, here we go again.
Hold it! You have got to be kidding.
Little vent pipe. Oh, makes a massive fireplace.
He's got to be 5'10". The opening of the fireplace is like 6. All right.
Santa, how come your clothes are so baggy?
Do you want this doll or not? Go back to sleep.
Jeez. Whoa.
Throws it.
That's
Supposed
it.
to drink the milk.
Look, I am lactose intolerant, and I am just about this close to taking all those presents back to the chimney with me.
Awesome.
They're gonna still need to address the time issue for me.
Yeah.
Speed at which he's delivering presents. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Pulling a canoe out.
There's a normal size fireplace. Oh no. Jeez.
Firing stuff out of
Tosses
the
it
bag.
on there.
Shirley, look at the clouds over here. Aren't they pretty?
Oh, somebody's getting a puppy. Sun's coming up.
We're done, Comet. Oh.
Oh, we got one.
We got it.
We got it.
We got it. Okay, that's problematic.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, does this look like home to you guys? No. Hey.
Oh,
Well, where did they go?
they went down into like that ice or snow or something.
Hey, buddy. You, sir. Can you hear me?
I think it's the North Pole.
What are you doing?
Kind of a modern technology twist on the North Pole here. Oh, so we got like a whole, it's all underground. Dear.
We're spoiled.
We are spoiled.
I bet in the 90s they were like, damn, those look like real reindeer. We're very spoiled.
Where are all the grown-ups? Hey, kid, who's in charge here?
You are. Pointy shoes that are older than you. No,
Who gives the orders? Who's your boss?
you are.
Who's causing all the trouble around here?
She is.
Then I guess the break is over. Back to work, thanks.
Oh, seems pleasant
Wow.
to be there.
Who are you?
I'm Bernard.
I'm not Santa.
The other Santa disappeared, right?
Hey, I know where this is going. It wasn't my fault. The other guy fell. It was an accident. How did you know the other guy was gone?
Can I get you a drink?
No, I don't want to drink.
I'm thirsty.
Charlie, I thought I told you to stay in the sleigh. I'm sorry, Charlie, this is
Bernard, I got something for you. Okay. Now hold out your hand, all right?
Oh, that's not your average snow globe.
Hope.
Why don't you hold on to it for me for a while? It might come in handy.
I promise I'll take real good care of it.
Follow me, you want to get out of those clothes.
Boy, did they even have the PlayStation 1 that they'd be working on back then? I don't even think so. It'd be pretty close.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I read the
Then
card.
you're the new Santa.
Oh, you mean the guy that fell off my roof?
No, not Santa Claus the person, Santa Claus the clause. What? A clause, as in the last line of a contract. And putting on the suit and entering the sleigh, the wearer waives any and all rights to any previous identity, real or implied, and fully accepts the duties and responsibilities of Santa Claus in perpetuity.
What does that mean?
Means you put on the suit, you're the big guy. Try to understand this.
Oh,
When can I get out of here?
Dad, you gotta see this place.
You leave tomorrow morning. You have 11 months to get your affairs in order, and you're due back here Thanksgiving.
I'm not coming back here on Thanksgiving.
Ship the list to your house. Making a list.
Checking it twice.
What if I don't want to do this?
Don't even kid about a thing like that.
What if I choose not to believe it?
Just a crying baby.
Children hold the spirit of Christmas within their hearts. Then get some sleep. We've got a lot of work to do and only a year in which to do it.
Judy,
Santa.
I'll just take the next train.
I feel like there would be a much bigger shock to your senses than what we're getting right here under other circumstances.
well, he's having fun with it, I guess.
I think his attitude, like all things being considered, isn't bad.
Yeah. Of course he hits his head.
The kitchen's always open.
What a stiff drink.
Here are your pajamas. I'll be right back.
Santa Claus or Scott Calvin.
Interesting. Or both.
They got the Muppets over here.
Shoot. I brought you some cocoa.
Oh, thanks.
Took me 1,200 years to get it right.
1,200 years.
That's right.
You look pretty good for your age.
Thanks, but I'm seeing someone in wrapping.
That got weird.
Okay.
This is really good.
Shaken, not stirred.
Shaken, not stirred.
You look distressed.
You always stir hot chocolate. Drop a comment below if you've ever put a hot chocolate packet in shook it.
Grown-ups can't believe in magic. It just sort of grows out of them.
Ah, okay.
You're a nice little elf, but this is a dream. I mean, this is fabulous.
Seeing isn't believing. Believing is seeing. You don't have to see this place to know that it's here. You just
That's
know.
basically what he told his son reading the story.
Dropping down some lessons.
Well, I don't know what the record is for a movie with child actors, but this has got to be up there.
There's a lot of kids running
A lot of
around.
kids running around.
regardless of what else is happening, his kid's pretty happy. So there's some value in that.
Yeah, had a big night kind of bonding with his dad, and they weren't really getting along. And he looks like he's just happy his son had fun.
Let's start shaking, Charlie.
Still got the pajamas on.
Yeah.
Well, if you've never purchased red silk pajamas with your name embroidered on them. He's
just going to town.
SC.
Yeah, Santa Claus, Scott. Calvin.
What?
Mom's going to be surprised how many toys he got.
Yeah, and how much fun Charlie had.
God, nice PJs, very festive.
Who gave them to you?
Judy, really? One of Santa's little helpers.
Dad was Santa, and Larry showed me the workshop.
Honey, you can wait in the car for a minute, okay? I'll be right there.
I had this really strange dream, and I must have told him all about it. Judy was the name of the waitress at the restaurant last night.
The regular Santa fell off the roof, and Dad put on the suit.
So remember, kids, there is nothing more painful than third-degree burns.
Jesus.
The kids' faces.
Oh, thank you, Father.
Jesus.
Sorry about your part.
Oh, sorry about your partner.
Whoa.
Charlie, would you like to introduce your, Dr. Miller?
Dad, go first. He's got a really neat job.
Thank you, Charlie.
My dad is Santa Claus.
Oh, boy. We're both giving. We're both jolly.
Christmas Eve, my dad pushed Santa off the roof.
Oh, no.
Where the head elf,
Charlie.
Bernard, gave me this.
I work for a toy company. I deliver toys all over the country. I'm like Santa Claus.
Do you make the toys? No, stupid. The elves do.
Bobby, we don't.
The guy in the back was like, come at me.
What do you do?
Go ahead, Dr. Miller.
I guess we know who's the teacher's pet.
What was the last thing you and Charlie did before you went to bed Christmas Eve?
Some shots of brown liquor, field dressed a cat, looked for women. I read him a book, Hollywood Wives.
And did you go to the North Pole?
You need to sit down with Charlie. Explain to him you are not Santa Claus.
I already told you, we did not go to the North Pole. That was a dream.
What about this?
We used to make things like this at work, but no one bought them.
I know who you are, Dad.
Jesus.
Jeez. What kind of operation we running here?
We left the North Pole.
It's getting real. North Pole South.
This isn't really going to help relations between
No.
mom and dad and stepdad.
Well, Neil.
I don't care what Neil's doing. Where's Charlie?
Well, if you can't be Father of the Year, why not be Father Christmas, huh?
Charlie, it's just not logical. What about fireplaces?
Turns into jello and the fireplace kind of appears.
Have you ever seen a reindeer fly?
Yup.
Yes.
Well, I haven't.
Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Hits him with the $1 million thing.
Can I have a minute?
Sure.
I think Charlie is conflicted at the moment.
You got more important things to worry about, you know. Like where are you going to get more sweaters after the circus pulls out of town?
Scott,
Concerned about what?
If Charlie's spending time with you is the best thing for him.
Oh, don't come at me like that, dude.
It's because he likes Christmas?
Charlie, there is no...
Come on.
There's no reason why we have to tell anybody about the North Pole.
There you
Why
go.
not?
Like a secret. Let's keep it secret. Because of Mom and Neil, that is $5 on you. I want to keep this secret. Will you do that?
Okay, Dad.
Great.
Like, look, you can't have everybody think I'm Santa. Otherwise, they're all going to be hitting me up for gifts all the time. Whoa.
Something's wrong with the mirror. Something's wrong with the scale.
I'll have a field green salad and oh my God.
The dry cleaner in my neighborhood went up in smoke, some big chemical fire, all my clothes, poof, gone.
You wait. What happened?
Bee sting. Evidently, I'm allergic. The swelling will go down. And I'll have a Caesar, no dressing. And one of those homemade cookies, the warm chocolate chip, no nuts. And a little slice of cheesecake.
Got himself a sweet tooth.
On the side.
Stung by a bee, Scott?
The Jeopardy music.
Everybody's just staring at him.
Finished?
Now, remember, this is just a storyboard. Total tank TV spot. We got Santa. He's up in the North Pole. He's getting ready for Christmas.
It's just a little thing. The elves, can't they look a little younger?
Can we continue here?
This time, he's going total tank.
Wait a minute. No way. No way Santa's going anywhere without his sleigh. Santa rolling down the block in a Panzer. Because it looks like Santa just took out the Pearson. You don't believe in Santa, do you?
Calvin.
What we got to do is develop a basic, simple, inexpensive toy that will nurture a child's creative thinking.
Calvin, can I see you outside a minute?
What's going on with Calvin?
I don't know what's happening to you. See a doctor, a shrink, a dietitian, anything.
Oh, he is changing fast.
Okay. Oh, no, your pulse is great.
I've gained 45 pounds in a week.
What's your diet like?
Milk and cookies.
Anything else?
How fast does hair grow? Facial hair. I shave in the morning, in the afternoon, I look like this.
Could be a hormonal imbalance. And with that body, you should be thankful you have hair. Take a listen to the old ticker. Whoa. Okay.
Oh, it's cool.
Was it really doing jingle bells? Oh, man, I love the cheese. Love it.
Of course, he's wearing a red sweatshirt.
Yep.
She's going to ask if he's Santa.
Yeah.
I want some ballet slippers.
Oh, they're going to think it's... Oh, no.
Oh, wait till they see him, though. They haven't seen him since he put on all the weight and everything. He's got a line of kids.
I think it's safe to say you're taking the Santa thing to an unhealthy level. Call me.
Scott, do you have any concept of how dangerous this is to a little boy?
Whoa, how dangerous.
Come on, Charlie, we're going home.
You let him stay, I'll go.
He's pulling your kid out of the soccer game? His team needs him.
He offered to go home.
Yeah.
Should let him go home.
I got a delivery for SC. USC?
Packages?
Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
Great. I'll leave the door open, just leave them inside here.
The lists. Oh, bro.
One UPS guy got stuck with all that. Oh, he needs a raise. Oh, Federal Express. My mistake. Oh, is it going to be old school printer paper? No.
Take that. Come on.
The
trucks.
I knew that something was going on. I just... Confusing Charlie again, just...
Well, there's one obvious alternative.
Jesus.
Oh, he's full-blown Santa now.
Annie, nice. Johnny, naughty.
The hair dye.
That's right back.
I'm in big trouble.
It just happened just like that. Oh, no. Is he going to go into another meeting?
Do you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
It's okay, honey. to take away his visitation rights.
Oh.
I mean, what was so bad about Charlie believing in Santa?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, Laura. Don't you remember when you stopped believing in Santa Claus?
I wrote Santa a letter every week that year. Maybe not every week, but boy, I really wanted a mystery date game. I don't even think they make them anymore. But Christmas morning came and, oh, I got dozens of presents. So I got everything except mystery date.
I was 3, and it was an Oscar Mayer weenie whistle.
3?
Wow, that's when he quit believing.
No weenie whistle. And that's when I stopped believing.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Where's Charlie? I want to talk to him.
Oh, boy. Hey.
I've come to a very difficult decision. I'm sorry to do this in light of the holiday season, but I'm granting the petition of Dr. and Mrs. Miller. As of today, all of your visitation rights are suspended.
That's brutal, dude.
There's nothing he can do about it. They just said, hey, you're not going to see your kid anymore. That's it. Done. That's rough.
I gotta be honest. I feel like this movie's gonna have resolution, but right now it seems like he really got conned into this, and this is a lousy deal on behalf of the North Pole.
Yeah.
You're confused.
I know exactly who he is.
Charlie, he's not Santa.
He is too, Santa. We went to the North Pole together. Right, Dad? Remember?
Oh, is he just gonna steer into it?
This is so...
Still trying to figure out how he's gonna get out of this, though. Be able to see his kid.
Could you guys leave us alone for a minute? I mean, so I can say goodbye to him properly.
Oh, come on, Neil. Billy Rosewood.
Well, Charlie, I guess I better go.
Wait, Spark, wait.
I want to be with you, Dad.
Boy, I love hearing you say that.
Boy, this bird is dry. Haven't you people heard about basting?
Whoa, what's Bernard doing here?
Yep, Bernard. There's nope.
Charlie?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, they all left.
Oh, no. This isn't good. We calling the cops.
Mrs. Mia Wallace there is going to be upset.
This is our perpetrator, Scott Calvin, 38 years old, believes himself to be Santa Claus. Ladies and gentlemen, this one's not going to be
our
easy
reaction.
to find.
Charlie's got some great ideas on how to keep you safe.
Charlie and I put our heads together, and I think we've got a few surprises for you.
Is this the most current photo you have? Hold on.
Feds are there and everything.
Got a wiretap.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, my God. Are you okay?
I'm fine. We're up at the North Pole.
No, don't hang up the phone, honey. Charlie, don't.
Fireplaces will no longer be a problem.
It's like he's James Bond getting to see all the new toys in the lab.
And you can wear the jumpsuit under your coat and pants.
What do I do if I fall off a roof?
Now, Calvin is to be apprehended unharmed. He'll probably be dressed like Santa Claus.
Oh, the beard's growing.
He's doing the walk. It's all about the business now.
Jesus.
they're all dancing, kind of. Oh, they're going to be pulling over every Santa Claus they see.
Just in case they fall off the roof.
These reindeer are really growing on me, man. like early in the movie, I was like, yeah. And now it's like, all right.
Starting to like them. Well, the old vertical takeoff.
Look at that, a vertical takeoff. That's a reindeer.
Everybody's going.
Like the Harrier jet. This come out right after True Lies or what?
Take your time. Hello?
Like this, she wouldn't be able to like know it's her ex-husband. Like pull the fake beard.
And most important of all, your hat.
My hat?
The microphone's in here. It connects you directly to Judy.
How could I have done this without you, Charlie?
You couldn't.
Is that the same girl?
Same little girl. Yeah, you're fat. Thank you very much.
I think the milk's a little sour.
It's soy milk. You said you're lactose intolerant.
Well, that was awfully
She
nice.
remembered.
Thanks for remembering. Go to sleep. Merry Christmas, Sarah.
Merry Christmas, Santa. Look! There's Mom and me on the street. Can we go there next?
Sure.
I made something for them at the workshop.
It's like 7 cops in the house.
Like this is the first night they've searched, or what? Like they keep going back to his house?
Yeah, okay, 3.
Freeze! You officers really gave me a start. Merry Christmas, guys.
Not for you, fat boy.
Fat boy?
Nice and easy now. Got Calvin, we're bringing him out.
Santa, are you okay?
Uh-oh. Took his hat off.
Mm-hmm.
They're just carrying him like that? What?
Santa?
It'll be okay, kids.
Let him go!
Are we supposed to be laughing at this part?
I don't
They
know.
just, like the parents. Like, parents are just mad that some dude dressed as Santa just got arrested in front of their kids.
And nobody... The reindeer are still up there, right? That's what they're going to show us here? Oh, no, just him.
We've got a problem. Santa was at the Millers, but he's not responding.
Well, time to deploy ELFS.
Can we get some Metallica?
Metallica song. Every time I hear the bells, that's what I think of.
Elective. What did it say?
I don't know, but they're kitted up like they mean business, though.
Are those jetpacks they've got on?
I think that is.
What?
I know you're Scott Calvin. Name?
Chris Kringle.
Name?
Santa Claus.
Maybe a couple hours in the tank will change your mind.
There's the elves.
Charlie?
Yeah? Thanks for watching this place.
Yeah, they probably are. We find that we can get around a lot faster if we fly. Don't ever try this without elf supervision.
just holding his hand.
One hand.
You're good.
Good luck explaining that one to your superiors. Now remember, this is the 90s. No cell phones.
Yep, no
security
photos.
cameras,
Yeah.
no body cams for the
Yeah.
police officers. He's reading a romance novel.
Visiting hours are over.
We're here to bust up my dad.
Who are these other kids?
We're your worst nightmare.
He just sheared off the hinges.
With the garland or whatever that's called.
Tinsel.
Tinsel,
Not just
that's
for
the
decoration.
Jesus, they walk in the front door. The beard.
I don't have a lot of time.
Did you leave the gifts I made under the tree?
No.
Wait, Charlie.
It's okay, Laura. I think it's a much better idea that you stay here with your mom and Neil.
Really?
But Dad...
No buts, Charlie. We're a family. You, me, your mom.
Neil.
And Neil.
Neil.
And they need to be with you, too.
I miss you too much.
Come here a minute. And they all believe in me. They're counting on me, Charlie, and I got a lot of work to do.
So I can't be selfish either.
You gave me a wonderful gift, Charlie. Listen, a wonderful gift.
You're the least selfish person I know.
I love you, Santa Claus.
Like, Mom would, she just kidnapped her. The cops are on their way. Mom's like, well, this is a nice moment.
It's a nice moment.
Laura, what do you think?
What do you think?
Christmas Eve, I spent with Charlie.
Bud, it's you.
Ah, she believe now?
All right.
Ah, she's believing, see? Don't be such a Scrooge. Look at Neil.
Your parents thought I'd never amount to anything.
Don't go yet. I have something for you.
Is he going to give him his Oscar Mayer?
It's okay, Neil.
It's my Christmas present for you. It's the custody papers.
Jesus.
She tossed him in the fire. All right.
I'm pretty sure throwing the paperwork in the fire doesn't actually negate the deal.
It's nothing, Bernard. I'm just saying goodbye to Charlie.
Charlie, you still got the glass ball, right?
Yeah.
You shake it whenever you want to see your dad. He can come back to see you anytime, day or night.
I thought after Christmas Day, he gets off for 11 months.
His free time.
Look at the elaborate measures he's taken.
I'll explain it to you later.
Where'd he go?
Oh, boy. Chicago's finest on their way.
Go.
We got a full SWAT team.
SWAT team. Look at that.
What are they at, Nakatomi Plaza?
Up there.
Oh, see, is that the same girl from the beginning? The elf ears? I don't remember. Oh, okay, they're all in there.
Merry Christmas to all. To all, a good night.
I'm sorry, Charlie. You'll make a great psychiatrist one day, kid.
What are we watching?
I'm going to go into the family business.
It's going to be what he wished for when he was 3.
It's going to be the weenie whistle.
Yeah.
And that's be her dating game, I bet.
The
weenie
whistle!
It is. He got it.
Didn't they just go past the...
Hey, you turn and you got to go up this way now, up the street.
Charlie, time to come inside.
Hey, sport. Come here and give me a hug. Do you want to go for a quick ride?
Yeah.
Of course, it's up to your mom.
I'll bring Mom and Neil along.
Yeah, there's room in the sleigh.
Got some hot chocolate, some cookies.
Yeah.
On our way.
Bye.
Again.
If he's
There it was, the Santa Claus. Now, I'm pretty sure there's no post credits here that we need to worry about, folks. Yep, just your typical Walt Disney. All right. I think Oak needs a few moments to gather himself so he's not giggles over here. But boy, classic Tim Allen and about 6 tons of pure cheese in this movie. Wow. Lots of cheese, guys. I mean, this one. You got me going. Dave's gonna have to edit this out.
This was so bad. I loved it. Did people
just so much cheese, so much.
Like, people. People had, you guys requested this. They had to have requested it, knowing you guys are. They had to have been like, "Oh, we gotta watch these guys react to this.
We're gonna get them good with this one."
Oh, my stomach hurts. This movie was.
It was. Go ahead.
Okay.
Mason, go ahead. I'll give Volk a minute here, guys. I'll kind of go through my thoughts here real quick. First off, I was kind of a very new and unique story. We'll start with that of when the Santa Claus passes on. Whoever finds them takes the card. Hey, the job's yours. You're stuck doing this now. We're gonna transform your body. We're gonna turn you into Santa Claus. It's your job now. Very, very unique spin on the whole story. And we had kind of talked a little bit before about how hard it is to come up with new and unique ideas for Christmas stories. Well, this one was definitely unique. Gosh, Tim Allen, he had to be just red hot at this time period. I think there was a time where he had the number one show.
I'm going to look up when it came out here.
Because I think there was a time when he had the number one show with Home Improvement. Like, he was in a movie, I think that was number one, and like had a number one book or something. He was just on fire.
It was 1994, so I was right with. I pulled up the year because I knew the Jordans that were under the Christmas tree.
But Tim Allen was on fire, and they must have just thought, "Hey, it's Tim Allen. The guy can do no wrong. He's a genius. Give him anything, he'll make it work." And the story, it was it was all over the place, guys. It really was. We had, a new take on elves, and they were using technology, and it was, it was funny because it was 94. So like a lot of the tech is kind of in its infancy. We obviously didn't have smartphones and that sort of thing. To kind of get away from the ham and cheese for a minute here, the earlier part of the movie, I did really like, and there was some scenes in there that I thought that we really hadn't seen, at least because I was thinking of this going through the review. If we had ever seen a Christmas movie where the families were kind of split up like that, I'm wondering if this was kind of one of the first takes on that, maybe, where you had, divorced families and they had all the single dads at Denny's, kind of trying to do their best or whatever. They're all like, hey, same thing with you. Yep. Same thing with me. Burn the turkey, had the fire extinguisher. So I thought that was pretty unique in terms of a Christmas movie. Guys, maybe drop a comment if if there's been any other movies where they've kind of tackled the whole issue of divorce and kids being, families, pulled with families and everything. And the one scene that I would have liked to have gone a little bit longer was the scene in the police station where they're explaining to all the officers like who they're looking for, and they're all kind of making jokes. I wish that would have been just a little bit longer. I would have been cool to get a little bit of mileage out of that. But again, the effects are going to be a little bit dated when you go back and look at it now. I think the reindeer kind of won us both over a little bit at the end. We started to like them, but overall, just a movie just filled with, it's like the fifth time I'll say it, just filled with just cheese of all kinds. This was something else. We don't have our boards of truth here today, but gosh, I don't know what to do for a rating.
How do you even rate it?
I mean, I guess in terms of uniqueness, look, Tim Allen had me laughing through the first, probably 3/4 of it, and I got into it for that, and I guess it's kind of fun and a good message. I'm gonna go 3 1/4 out of 5 answers. I'm gonna hold it up here to help out Diamond Dave. Settle for paper this time, guys. It's as cheesy as this movie was. This is what we're gonna go with. 3.25 out of 5 answers. Again, it's a Christmas movie. You expect them to be a little bit silly and goofy, but this was up there.
Whew. So we've been. If you're new to the channel, first off, I don't know that I've laughed this hard.
No, you never have. This has been a mess.
If you're new to the channel, so much of what we do is based off of people's recommendations, polls we do on Patreon, comments on YouTube, things like that. And we've watched, Like there's movies I would have never thought about watching. Potter, Hunger Games, Maze Runner, The Last Samurai. I mean, some movies that weren't really, I didn't think in my wheelhouse, and people are like, you got to watch these. And we watch them and they're like, oh my God, these movies are amazing. Yeah. And we've said over and over and over again, like the Patreon and the YouTube people are batting 1,000. And so, there's been so many of these movies. Like, I mean, there's ones that I've never even heard of. Like, I'd never even heard of Jojo Rabbit before. I mean,
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. I never even heard of it. And people are like, oh, you got to watch this. I'm like, okay, cool. I've never heard of it. 5 answers. Just incredible movies. And so, I'd known of this movie's existence. I didn't think like Tim Allen was going to be like this great movie, but sometimes Christmas movies, in the spirit of Christmas and
a little pass.
Yeah. And finding, that lesson of learning what really matters in life and, around the holiday season. That's a lesson that's pretty consistent with a lot of Christmas movies. I mean, some are comedies, but a lot of them are about, hey, Christmas time, the holiday time of the year, whatever it is that you're celebrating is a great time of the year to really kind of, take a step back and reflect on what's important. And that is family, friends, and the people that you love in life. This movie, like, missed the mark like 5,000 feet from every direction. Well, and I have to imagine, like, look, so first off, it's a very enjoyable movie because you're just like, I'm literally like, oh my God. And now I have to tell other people, you got to watch this. Let's watch it together. We got to watch the Santa Claus. And I hope other people have the same sense of humor as us. But as far as we've seen other movies where it's, look, the parents are separated or they're even together and the dad's too busy at work and not, not spending enough time with the kids, and some major thing happens and it, kind of kicks the dad in the butt to realize, like, I have to make a change. We've seen that in other movies. Now in comedies, the first thing that comes to my mind, being a little bit older, is Liar Liar.
Oh yeah,
with Jim Carrey, which from a comedy standpoint is a huge hit. We've seen other movies like this, right? Even you go as far back as Christmas movies need to go with with Ebenezer Scrooge, and the Ghosts of Christmas Past and Present and Future, and What Matters. And I just don't feel like they did, like, obviously, like, they didn't do a very good job with any of it. Like, the dad was busy at work in the beginning, but he made it home a little late, was there with the son. I don't like his attitude, a little bit. That
in the beginning,
that bothered me, but he wasn't like the worst dad ever. It was like this, like he was almost like inconvenienced by his kid, and as a relatively new father with a son who's going to be coming into those Santa years in the next year or two, like, I'm really excited about it. So it's kind of like, hey, dude, look, when you got kids, and anybody who has kids that are past the Santa age, you guys know, and people have told me, they're like, man, it's such a fun period of time, and it's sad because at some point it's going to end, and they start having questions, and you don't want them to stop believing, but at the same time you want kids to figure it out for yourself. I mean, I've had friends of mine with kids be like, dude, it's like a tough time when they like start like really questioning Santa, because it was
going around school.
Yeah, everybody, the kids at school start talking. So there's that, and it's like, I felt like he could have done just a better job overall. But he wasn't like the dad who was like, or at least they didn't put it out there, like the dad who was never present, right? He was late from the meeting and he lied about being home late, but the little kid didn't want to be with him. But there wasn't like this major, like, oh man, I need to be more present in my kid's life. The kid, like, I don't want to like trash this movie, but like in all reality, like there's somebody on the roof. Like, Tim Allen did like what a normal parent would do, right? Like, all right, everybody just stay relaxed.
Then became very accepting of the whole situation.
I gotta be honest, like, I have a problem with how like cool he was. Like, he was slightly inconvenienced by his kid and all his questions. Kid didn't want to go to bed. He was only slightly more inconvenienced by apparently being in the middle of the North Pole. Like they didn't sell like I'm an adult who's really confused. Like, I mean, imagine if you will, you and your child, like all of a sudden, like, what is this? And then, he just lives his life for a year. The time jump is interesting. All they tell us in the time jump is that, the kid still believes in Santa. Dad comes for career day. They didn't give us anything really for like a development of the relationship in the 11-month time jump.
I kind of missed that.
We didn't get a montage of like them playing baseball in the spring and going to the pool in the summer. Cool. And now the dad and the kid are together. They focused the whole time between one Christmas and the next just on, look, this kid's got a problem. He's still, so they didn't give us like Christmas really made him reconsider it, Yeah. And look, at some point, yes, it would be concerning for the parents. Like, all right, he believes in it a little too much. And then they're just like, okay, I get like that he starts putting the weight back on. Like, okay, the Santa thing is coming, And then it's like they like throw like they're gonna take away his visitation rights. So now it gets like this serious, like, oh shit, especially as like, look, I have a great relationship with my fiance. We're together. Hopefully we never go through that. But look, this is a serious, even like Liar, Liar, the mom and the dad were separated. The new guy was in the picture. It was kind of similar in that regard. But they never the mom was disappointed in the dad and the kid was disappointed in the dad. But they were never like, yeah, we're gonna pull your visitation rights. And then the dad essentially kidnaps the kid, and the cops are looking for Santa.
This whole SWAT team.
And then they did the lineup, which was like, why would they? What? That didn't even make any sense. Like, they knew who the guy was. They knew like the beard. You could pull the beard back. Any one of those Santas would have had an ID. Yeah. Hey, I was just working at the mall. Here's my paycheck stub. Here's my ID. So the lineup was weird. The Santa magic, like he could go down the chimney and up the fireplace. He couldn't have gone through the bars in the jail. Like, I would have loved. There's a guy in my nephew just sent me his thing. He basically does like pitch room. It's a YouTube channel where he talks about like how comical movie pitch rooms, could be, like the crazy things they talk about in the pitch room. And he, I have to imagine that if he did this movie, it would be absolutely hilarious. So the dad's gonna like turn into Santa once a year.
It'd be cool.
Like, yeah, he's gonna kidnap the kid, but then the mom's gonna realize he is like that part too. The mom just like out of nowhere, wait a minute,
gives him a look.
Is Santa. Like she goes like that. There, I thought like the mom was gonna like see like the sleigh fly, and that was gonna
be the big.
That was gonna be like, oh my god, maybe he is Santa. But they were just in the living room, and she was like, wow, he is Santa.
Okay.
And then the elf showed up. I don't know. Like, every once in a while in these movie reviews, if you're new to the channel, you'll catch me rambling. Usually when there's so much substance to a movie, and I'm trying to process everything, and I hadn't made notes. Sometimes I go on a little long. This movie was just
steer 'em.
This movie was all over the place.
It was all over the place.
Not in like a good way though, but I mean it was comical. And look,
they really threw the money at it though. They for 94, they threw the cash at this one. All the practical sets.
Oh.
They had to build the reindeer? Are you kidding me?
Look,
had to hire like 100 kids?
Every movie that Patreon and YouTube have recommended have turned out being really good. And I really look, if there's people who actually like love. Nobody loves this movie, right? Like from like it taught such a good lesson. It was the dad, and then like there's other Christmas movies, like Elf, for example. A bunch of people voted on Elf. I've seen it a million times. I love that movie. In Elf, everything like in Elf came out in 2003, I know, I saw it in the theaters. I've seen it a million times. So it was 9 years later. Everything this movie got wrong, like Elf got right. Mason Quinn's not a huge Will Ferrell fan. The dad, Elf,
James Caan.
James Caan. So it was the dad who works too much, who's too serious. Finds out he has a son. People aren't believing in Santa. There's some parallels between the movie, but Elf does everything right, adds in very good comic relief. I'll be honest, like first, couple times you see Elf at the end, and even watching it now, you get a little choked up. There's some good parts in it that this movie is like just a really bad version of Elf, just 9 years before. I'm having a hard time. I gotta be honest, like I don't know that I've ever seen a Christmas movie that misses the mark this much. But it's weirdly fun.
It is weirdly fun
because it's like so bad. I don't know. I don't know.
I think for your rating, I think you should just give it the way it made you feel. I think that's what you should go with. The folks deserve honesty. Oh, folks!
I have to. I don't know. Like it's so. This movie is.
Show the people. Get that out there.
It's so bad. It's so bad, and I feel like
you've never laughed like this after a movie ever. So that's got to count for something.
Here's what I feel like, and I'm so sorry if I'm wrong, but I feel like everybody at Patreon who voted for this was like, we gotta watch these guys watch this movie. Because they knew like how bad it was. Like it's just so bad, you gotta watch it. I don't know. It's
5 out of 5 answers.
What am I gonna do with it? Am I gonna give it like?
I don't think you can bury it. That's why I was conflicted too. That's why I gave it a 3 1/4. I'm not
gonna bury it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this gets a 2. And I've never laughed this hard doing a movie review. Yeah. And normally when I spend time watching a movie and it's like this bad, you're like, oh god, this is bad.
Well, we talked about doing bad movies, but perhaps it just came a little bit early this year.
So it's a 5
for the Appleton Oak.
Now we have to watch. I gotta watch the next one.
See you in 2023 for Santa Claus 2 and 3, folks. Hey guys, this has been a lot of fun with all of you. Oak's over here dying. If I don't wrap him up soon, he's gonna need some O2. So that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This has been Bad Medicine. That was the Santa Claus. Wow, we'll see you on the next one, folks.